Hello, I'm Sandy Potter.
I'm Michael L., and welcome to Ageless Living.
Well, you've no doubt heard that the real estate market has been booming. In fact, demand for properties is driving prices up to unprecedented levels in Connecticut.
That's right, it's a seller's market for sure. But the thought of moving can be overwhelming, especially if you've been in your home for many years.
So we brought in a real estate and moving transitions expert for some advice. I was delighted to speak with Andrew Jambor from Amston Transitions. Let's take a look at our virtual discussion. Hi, Andrew. Thanks so much for joining us here on Ageless Living.
Hi, how you doing?
It's great to have you today, and we have a lot to talk about. So let's start with the current real estate market. What is going on out there, and what are some ways that sellers can take advantage of it?
Well, Sandy, it's a pretty crazy market. It's been like this since mid-2020. A lot of people are moving in from New York and nearby states. They're looking for more suburban lifestyle. They have a lot of money from selling their homes at a high value, and they're just basically buying up 1, 2, and 3 properties sometimes. A lot of things are going over asking as far as multiple offers, highest and best. It hasn't changed much. I mean, the past few weeks, it's still a good market. It's settled a little bit, but that happens this time of year too, as more people are not, people are looking to move more springtime, but the market is still good. We're still seeing houses go off the market quickly, and we're seeing a short supply, which also brings the prices up.
Yeah, absolutely. And even though it is the seller's market, the thought of moving is extremely intimidating to most people. And this can be especially true for seniors. At Amston, you really specialize in making those transitions less stressful. Can you tell us more about that process?
Yes, we handle basically the whole process of what we call transition services. Those are things like if someone has a lot of items, they need to downsize, they need to declutter before they move somewhere. A lot of times we work with seniors who are moving into a smaller space, coming from a big house, for example. We'll help them kind of walk through that process of what they should take, what they shouldn't, what will fit. We help kind of give them an overall plan of how we're going to be staging their place, and basically go through item by item with them. We help them with estates. We help them with selling items that have value. We'll go through and basically work through the property itself too, if it needs any kind of repairs, if it needs to go on the market. And we have a realtor in the aspect that we work with. They'll help come up with the best solution possible for the best price for their home. And we will go through and do any kind of repairs needed as far as inspection items go, little touch-ups to get the best price for the home. And we also do things like just removing things they don't want. We donate items, work with a lot of different charities in the area to bring those items to, or if they're not needed, we can take them away as well and dispose of them. But we go through the whole process so they don't have to call multiple companies. We're kind of like becoming their family in that whole process.
That's incredible. Yeah, from start to finish, you're really helping to eliminate all of those headaches that we all envision when we think about moving from a home, especially if you've been in the home for many, many years. You have so many things to think about. And, we know you because Masonicare partners with your company to offer this help to families who are moving into our assisted living and our memory care communities. We've had just wonderful feedback from folks that have worked with you. So thank you for that. What are the most common emotions that you find seniors and their families are dealing with during a time of transition?
Yeah, the biggest one is nervousness, anxiety, just overwhelmed is a good word for it. Like basically everybody we talk to, especially if they don't know where to start, it can be very stressful for them. And a lot of times most of these seniors and have family that's just not close by. They're in our faraway state. So we try to take that stress off as much as possible. Even the family members that can't be here, that can't make it over to be with their family as we transition them. We do basically video feeds with them, walkthroughs, let them know, hey, your parents are in great hands. We're working through this process just to try to take that stress off. Most of the time, once we move somebody in, we find that they are very amazed at how efficient things go and how much less stress they have throughout the process than they thought they would have initially. So that's always an amazing feeling to watch them, where they go from a really high stress level to something that's like they were relaxed, they couldn't believe it went as good as it did. So it's a pretty rewarding experience for us. We become kind of like their family and like the in between, and it really takes overall it's an overall great feeling for them.
That's really wonderful, and thank you so much for everything you're doing. As I said, we've had nothing but positive feedback from the families who have worked with you, so we were excited to have you come on today and talk about it. And I know that when folks see this, they're going to want to reach out to you with questions and get some more information. So we're going to put your contact information up on the screen now. And we look forward to having you back in the future too, to talk about a lot more things to do with moving, about downsizing, transitioning. There's a lot of information there that we can offer folks. So I can't wait to have you back in the near future.
Absolutely.
Sounds great. And thanks again for joining us, and happy holidays.
All right, you too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And now, let's take a look at what's happening around Masonicare. A great tradition at Masonicare is our Service Recognition Awards, in which we recognize employees celebrating milestone anniversaries in 2021. Of the more than 160 employees receiving service awards, 9 are celebrating 30 years with Masonicare, and 3 others are in their 35th year. Congratulations to all on their impressive achievements. And join us in wishing a happy 4th anniversary to Masonicare at Chester Village. What a fantastic 4 years full of friendships and fun.
Thank you for joining us for our final edition of Ageless Living in 2021.
We look forward to bringing you more stories about living well as we take this journey together in the new year.
And until next time, we wish you joyous holiday celebrations. Stay well, and remember, be ageless. Bye.
Bye.